Kia ora and welcome along to the Met Service National Forecast for today, Wednesday the 22nd of March. Now, a bit of a chilly start first thing, and we have got still a few areas of strong winds around as we go through the first part of the day. But taking a look at the satellite picture gives you a bit of an idea of how things are going to change through the daytime. You can see out towards the east of us, we've got this area of cloud wrapping down towards this area of low pressure, the swirl of cloud you can see here. That's the system that brought all that heavy rainfall in towards parts of Canterbury and Otago yesterday, and also those stronger winds around the eastern coast. Now, that's going to carry on moving out towards the east as we head through the rest of this afternoon, and in its place, these clearer skies, an area of high pressure set to build across most of New Zealand. So things are generally settling down over the next 24 hours or so. This afternoon, though, we have still got some showers, perhaps lingering around the likes of Banks Peninsula, and still some stronger winds around that eastern coast and a touch more cloud there. But you can see there's plenty of sunshine on our charts for this afternoon, especially across those western parts of New Zealand. And many spots will find it stays dry right the way through the night time and in towards the early hours of the morning for Thursday. Worth saying, though, do keep an eye on those temperatures. A rather chilly night coming up, especially for those more inland parts of both islands. So as we head through in towards Thursday, this low pressure continues to pull away out towards the Chatham. We are going to find those stronger winds pushing up in towards the Chatham Islands, so some blustery conditions to watch out for through there. But generally, for most of New Zealand, high pressure builds across from the Tasman Sea, and that means things are looking at a much more settled story, and the wind's a lot lighter, and also, for most of us, a dry story as well. We'll take a look up in the far northern parts of the country first thing. Could be an isolated shower in towards parts of Northern, but all in all, I think they're very isolated indeed. And for many of us, it's a dry story. A touch more of a breeze around this eastern coast, especially for the likes of Mahia Peninsula, could catch an isolated shower there. But for many of us, it's a dry story. Just be aware, it will be a bit of a chilly start first thing, especially those more inland parts of, say, Waikato, Waitomo, and down towards those more central parts of the North Island. But plenty of fine weather through the morning time, and even through in towards the afternoon, there's plenty of dry, fine, and bright conditions right the way through. Just perhaps a touch more cloud up in the far northern parts. But all in all, not a bad looking day on Thursday at all. As we head down towards those southern parts of the North Island, you can see the influence of that low pressure is still with us around the likes of the Wairarapa coastline, still with those stronger winds, at least first thing. It will take a time to ease off as we head through in the morning, and we'll find some showers pushing through in towards those southern parts of Wairarapa as well. But that's pretty much it. Elsewhere, things are looking pretty dry. We'll just find areas of cloud coming and going, but plenty of sunshine out towards New Plymouth and down towards the Kapiti coast, and even in towards Wellington. Not a bad story, those southerly winds easing it through the morning. And the afternoon, there's still plenty of dry weather across our patch. Again, do watch out for that cold start first thing, but temperatures rising back up into the high teens by the afternoon with plenty of sunshine around. As we head down towards the top of the South Island, it's pretty much the same sort of thing. The further you are towards the east, first thing, you might still catch those stronger winds, but you can see a lot of that activity has moved offshore. Still areas of cloud around the likes of Christchurch and perhaps up in towards Kaikoura just to start the day. But for many of us, it's a fine, dry and settled story. As we head through towards the afternoon, we'll find a bit of cloud bubbling up around the ranges of Nelson and Marlborough. Might be enough to bring a few showers there, but most of those will stay away from those urban centres. But you might find that cloud bubbling up as you head out towards the ranges. But generally, things are set to stay dry. Again, those temperatures, watch out for a cold night, a cold morning even to start with, and a cold night as we head through Thursday night into Friday as well. As we head down towards those southern parts of the country, we might find a few showers still pushing through towards Stewart Island and those southern parts of Southland up in towards Clutha, perhaps making their way in towards Dunedin as well. But you don't have to go too far inland to find the dry weather and the settled conditions as well. As we head through towards the afternoon, again, there's plenty of dry, fine and sunny weather for the likes of central Otago and those southern parts of Canterbury. Just a touch more cloud around the coast and perhaps still an isolated shower, perhaps first thing in the afternoon, but they should ease away from the likes of, say, Invercargill as we head through towards the afternoon. You notice our temperatures, daytime highs 16 to about 18 degrees Celsius, and our nighttime lows quite widely back into single figures across those more inland parts of Southland and Otago as we head through towards the early hours of Friday morning. Now, speaking of Friday, things are still looking pretty settled across the North Island. High pressure still with us as we head through daytime, staying generally dry and fine, and the wind's relatively light. The next area of low pressure, though, is moving in towards those far south and western parts of the South Island as we head towards the end of the day, bringing more cloud and wet weather in towards that western coast later on. But even up towards, like I say, Nelson and Marlborough, it looks to be a fine looking day on Friday. And that's it from me. There's more at metservice.com.